God's house when you take care of it. We don't. What we do is we wake up and we maybe have Fruit Loops. When we were younger, that was my favorite. Okay, we don't treat our body the way it should be, and that's why our society, Americans, as my patients and I harp on it, we're the sickest country in the world. We are the unhealthiest country in the world. We take more drugs. We're 5% of the world's population. We consume 75% of the world's pharmaceuticals, and yet we're still sick. Why is that? Because we put so many toxins in our body. Not just the drugs that we take, but the foods that we eat. Okay? We start, I'm going to pick on Tracy because she said it. Yesterday, I love my patients, and she called before she came in and asked if me and Jamie wanted Starbucks.
That's really nice.
And I said, no, thank you. But that was very nice, thank you. And I told her she can't have that after starting on this clinic. But Starbucks, yes, full of goodness, but not goodness. Yeah, not goodness for our bodies. Okay, and the reason what happens is a lot of our food manufacturers and drink manufacturers, what they do is they put these good ingredients in there that make you become addicted to them. So one of the key rules in your life, even during this cleanse, after cleanse, is don't let any food be your God. Okay, don't let caffeine or sugar, anything, and I will tell you, I was addicted to caffeine. I was drinking, a lot of people don't know this, I was addicted to Monsters, to energy drinks. I would have one a day. I started back in chiropractic school because our class started at 7 a.m. We go to 12 p.m. and 5 hours of lecture, and then we had labs in the afternoon. We had to go to clinic till 7 o'clock at night, so we had 12-hour days. We'd get tired, and I got on these things in school, and I liked them so much, I was drinking one a day. I ended up having a very good blood pressure problem. It says you can go to their website and you can see it says may cause high blood pressure or heart disease. Well, I didn't know this was a problem until the ambulance got called on me one night. This was last year around Memorial Day, so about a year ago. My blood pressure had spiked up to 188 over 110, okay? And an ambulance was called for me. And they were going to take me to the hospital. Come on in. The problem is that my insurance, this was Memorial Day, this is about May 27th. My insurance did not start until June 1st. So I told the ambulance to go away. Okay, because I knew what they were going to do is run me to the hospital and run all these tests on me, and it wasn't going to do anything. I just needed to calm down. I had a Monster that day. I was driving back from the beach. And so, anyway, long story short, my blood pressure was very much under control. I had to eliminate from the diet. It just came to a head that weekend. And that's usually what your symptoms do. Diane just came and looked at her x-rays Thursday, and we talked about, as patients know about symptoms. And you can't base your life on how you feel and your symptoms, because I never knew that I had high blood pressure until what happened, I had radiating lymphoma pain. I thought I was about to have a heart attack. That's why my neighbor, who was in nursing school at the time last year, called the ambulance on me. But anyway, I got my diet under control. I eliminated that. My blood pressure is very normal now. It's back within the normal range. I don't have a problem. I eliminated that from my diet. Okay, I tell you that because a lot of you have things that you need to eliminate, and this is going to help you do that. It's going to be hard. I swapped over to Mountain Dews, even better, right? So a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine. Jamie's breakfast was a Dr. Pepper. My breakfast was a Mountain Dew. And I was real worried about a big headache coming on my way. So they encourage you, on any cleanse, especially this one, encourage you to wean off. Now, we're not going to start the contest for a week. That gives us a week to order these kits, and for our patients to watch the video, or any non-patients to watch the video and order these kits so they can participate as well. I would love for us to lose combined a couple 100 pounds. Okay, now you can lose, if you're like Jamie. Like I said, I wasn't trying to lose a pound. I was actually eating more and working out more, trying to keep my weight on. And it didn't happen. I still lost 15. So if each person lost 15 pounds like I did, and I wasn't trying, you can imagine what we could lose together. Okay? But you want to wean off anything over the next week. Why? Because it's not going to be fun if you just cold turkey quit come the following week. I did not wean off the caffeine. I was lucky. I stayed well hydrated, which prevented me from having any bad headaches. I never really had a caffeine withdrawal headache. So I was very fortunate. Did you?
No, I was sick.
Okay. I'm gonna have her tell her testimony in a second. I'll tell you mine. Now, what is cleansing? A lot of people, and those who are watching, I've never had more questions asked of me about this workshop. I've done nutrition workshops, I've done exercise workshops, I've done how to live the best life ever workshop. You name the workshop, I've spoken on it. And this is, for some reason, I have a Facebook for those who are my friend, and I posted that I lost 15 pounds and Jamie lost 19 pounds. That was my little caption in 21 days, and bam, I mean, I'm getting hit. And every one of those who hit my inbox are not sitting here. So come Monday, they're going to be asking me about this, and I'm going to say, you should come to the workshop. So now they're going to watch it, okay? But the point is, a lot of people, their goals right now with weight loss are just not happening because the reason diet don't work. Drop the T off of diet, and what do you get?
Yeah.
Die. Yeah, you die on the diet. But when your diet ends, you go back to that mentality, back to the whole, you got to be in the mindset. When you go back to, okay, I'm done with the 21-day cleanse, guess what most people do? They go right back to their old ways. It's not diet, it's lifestyle. Okay? Brian's been asking me a lot of questions for you.
Oh, I know.
Okay? And Christy wants to lose weight. That's all you do is want to sit there. Or some of you I just wanted to be healthier. Okay? But you got to stick to it. You can't just for 21 days purify God's temple and then go back to the devil's ways, which is back to your sugar sweets and Starbucks. Okay? So, what the cleanse is and what this one's about, you can't eat. For the 30 plus people who've asked me about this, is it one of those where you don't eat? It's not a fast, okay? It's not that lemonade cleanse. Is it that lemonade cleanse? Somebody asked me that. If you've heard of the lemonade cleanse, it's water, you squeeze a couple of fresh lemons in it and put cayenne pepper in it. That will kill you because there's no vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and there's no protein, of course, in that. And you need protein in your diet. I'll talk about why in a second, because it comes with protein. But don't do gimmicks and things like that. And if a friend ever tells you how to do a cleanse and they're not a physician or they're not a dietitian or a nutritionist, don't listen. Ask me or call me. But this one, you can't eat. It's all about eating because you've got to cleanse yourself with good nutrients. And you're going to do that with vegetables. We grab the vegetable bag. Well, go ahead. You can just go ahead and bring it all up. Okay. I'm going to make, for those in attendance, my breakfast shake. Because on this cleanse, you're going to eat unlimited vegetables every day. You can eat as many vegetables as you want. Now, raw is the best. You can, and this goes through it, you can lightly steam or saute up to 4 minutes. Now, for those who've been sitting in my rehab room, you've seen this movie I've been showing called, I think it was Food Matters, is the one, and it talks about raw foods. If you cook a vegetable for 1 second, you've already started to denature its good enzymes and proteins and all the good content to it. So as raw as possible. But I'm going to tell you, raw is going to get kind of monotonous. So I encourage you, add a little bit of flavor. When I would stir fry at night, I would do, my favorite vegetables that I chose were carrots, cauliflower, broccoli. I got fresh, you can have garlic. Garlic is very good for you. It's actually antiviral. It has antiviral properties. So I actually take garlic supplements every day. Okay? Garlic's very good for you. But I chop it up and I give it a good flavor, stir it up for no more than 4 minutes, and it tastes great. Yeah, I brought some, I'm going to show you how much it costs to be on this. Because well, how much the kit costs. I'm going to show you, you're actually going to save money being on this kit. Why? I eat out lunch. I eat out dinner most days. For our patients who know, I work all day and then 4 days or 3 days out of the week, I do what is I go to my community dinners. I don't get home till 8:30 on Monday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, I do my doctor's reports. I don't get home till at least 8:30. So a lot of my meals are eating on the go. So I'm spending at least $20 a day eating out. And a lot of us do that at lunch because we're at work and we don't bring our lunch. You're going to have to bring your lunch. Okay, you're going to have to prepare it. But $20 a day for 5 days a week is $100 in food I'm spending just in eating out during the week. And that's a minimum. So a lot of you can factor in what you're spending a week on food. Okay? Now,